And we got the sail face going. Safe face. Fail safe. Sail face.
Yeah.
10,
Fail
4,
safe.
3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It's all there.
Alright, bet. So welcome. We're starting the Pencil Neck Geeks discussion here. It's your boy, Mr. Honcho, and your boy,
JP.
We're going to sit here and discuss the weekend wrestling. We got AEW, we got WWE, we even got G1 Special.
We got some notes like a motherfucker, too.
Fucking papers is flapping.
All right, here we go.
You know?
Oh, so we got to start with Extreme Rules, right?
Yeah, sure.
So-
Extreme Rules fresh out of the market here.
Where was Extreme Rules tonight? As if they didn't tell us a million times. Do you remember?
It was in PA.
really,
I almost feel like we should do our own ECW chant.
Yeah,
but we're
right?
not, because, you know, we're
not
grown
marks.
ass fucking men.
Yeah, we're not fucking marks. I mean, we are marks, but you know what I mean. We're geeks. It's a little different.
We're geeks, bro. We're not marks.
It's a little different.
Grown ass men, nigga.
So before we get into it, it was a really fucking good weekend with wrestling in general. The Evolve event. Did you? I know we literally just said we wasn't gonna get into Evolve because we didn't watch it, but you watched it, so you can actually just talk a little bit about it. Like, did you enjoy the card and stuff?
Yeah, the card was good. You know, Gulak and Riddle, JD Drake. I have a hard time remembering some of these guys' names because, believe it or not, I have gotten to the point where I've been meeting all these fucking wrestlers and I can't remember all their names.
They all kind of blend together.
It is becoming that way for me right now, but the card was actually good. I would like to rewatch it with you so we can actually do a proper review on it, so that way you get familiar with these guys too.
Yeah,
but
so
the card was good, bro, because they threw in 205 guys, NXT guys. Tozawa was sent over there, Gargano, Cole, and they continue even the story for Gargano and Cole. If I understood it correctly, because I don't watch much NXT, so Gargano and Cole's story got forwarded together. And yes, I do not watch much NXT. I can only handle much of the takeovers, pretty much.
See, NXT is an acquired taste, honestly. Even for me, like, I'm a person who loves storylines. I always talk about that. And I like succinct, like, efficient storylines, that easy to follow narratives. And NXT apparently does that really well because they only have an hour to provide, wrestling. However, I can't fucking sit there and stand, like, going through that shit. Like, it's something about it.
I love Full Sail. My cousin lives next to Full Sail. Been there a couple times. I've actually been out in the crowd waiting online. Love the fact that autographs cost $5-10 at the little cart outside.
And they do that every week, or
yeah, they do that at their TV shows. Yeah, they got a cart outside. You can't get in. You go fucking like merchandise, shop or cart, mobile thing, whatever, and you can get T-shirts, all that. They try to really get the fans hooked up one way or another. Even though you're the one spending the money, you got the option. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just NXT, for me, it's always been, if I'm going to watch ROH, I'm just going to go watch ROH.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I get Cole's there, I get all these awesome wrestlers there from Impact and all over the world, but the reality is I've been watching them for 10 years plus as is, and they have already deserved to be there. And PWG keeps coming up with new guys anyway, so does Ring of Honor, and it's just more fun watching new guys get made.
Yeah.
Cole's made already. So it's kind of shocking that he's not on the main roster, but at the same time, you understand because of his size.
Yeah, he's a little guy. I mean, but despite that, he can still, beat everybody on the roster, as you said.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to stab him.
Yeah, at least.
Somebody's going to have to stab him because apparently nothing guesses the guy to stay down for a 3 count.
Yeah, you got to chop his head off or something. But, so that was Evolve, right?
That was, Evolve was good, but I do want to do a proper show with you.
Okay, all right. So we'll hold all the winners and losers of that one. For that review. So look out for that one. Probably be coming sometime this week.
Yep.
Yeah, but tonight was, I was about to say ECW.
No, today was definitely extreme.
Yeah, it was.
The weekend was actually extreme because everybody seemed like they wanted to prove they were the best between Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody was chopping each other, killing each other, dropping each other on each other's heads, kicking each other in the face, and it just got pretty ridiculous after a while.
Yeah, man. I think I made the joke when we were just kind of finishing up watching the rest of Fight for the Fallen, where I'm like, if you can imagine getting kicked in the face so hard that the feet, like, in MMA, where like the feet makes a sound when you hit them right on the cheek, Now put shoes on that. If you're watching wrestling, how the hell do these people survive all those kicks? We
They
know.
should all be brain dead. They should all be vegetables, but in reality, they don't even get a bruise.
Yeah, like we all know that's the leg slap thing, but I think that's something in wrestling that, I mean, kind of ROH kind of really like pushed. And then it just took off in the whole wrestling world back when ROH was the biggest, like, you know, underground cult classic. And now everybody wrestles like that. And it's so crazy.
It really is because now it's what's considered a style. It's a technique. People want to do it.
I mean, in strong style you would have that. In puro resu you would have that, you know. But in most, like, regular wrestling, I never saw somebody get hit with that actual, you know, sound. You know?
Oh my God! You know what?
Never.
That's the reason why I want to watch some of these things with you.
Yeah.
Like, you guys will find out. I like a variety of wrestling. So like right now, who's listening? If you know who Will Ospreay is, and you watch the G1 Night 3, and those kicks, he was laying into Sonata's face. Yeah, so Will Ospreay doesn't even look at you when he kicks. He actually is giving you his back and he hook kicks you.
Oh yeah.
So and then he lands.
Oof.
Like Lacey Evans on Becky Lynch's face.
The greatest moment.
Oh my God.
Will
Ospreay was clocking this.
I gotta see these.
So you got we're probably gonna do Evolve and then run through the G1 too.
Okay,
At least Night 3. So you know. We can start fucking talking about everything at the same time. Because there's reasons why some of these matches are happening and going the way they are.
Yeah.
And it's because you can't counter program what we're doing over here at Pencil Neck Geeks, right?
I feel like people will try, but you know, it's gonna be hard, man.
Bro, we got 7 views for a reason.
14.
Oh, 14? Oh, see? It's just doubling on me.
I consider each reel a million. So 14 million, we're in there. But let's start off with Extreme Rules. So you made us picture-in-picture watch the Shinsuke match with Finn Balor. Now
that's because you made me watch Finn Balor versus Nakamura on SmackDown.
So we had to watch it again.
Of course, because you know Prince Devitt. I mean, see what happens when he changes his clothing. You see what happened? All he did was wear blue with some white lining. All of a sudden, he's Prince Devitt. Like it's just Prince Devitt. He's gonna start losing. Eventually, the club's gonna pick him up. It's just the WWE needs the club right now.
I noticed you said that. I mean, yeah, like I noticed you said that last week, and I kind of discounted it. And then now I can see that happening. I still don't believe you with the whole Undisputed Era. I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
Like the club versus
I think that's too much. Because of the size and because the casual fan does not watch NXT.
They don't.
So that wouldn't mean anything to anyone.
But if, just like anything else, if you establish one and then you just have a rival faction show up out of nowhere and start making that one established one look weak, we got problems.
I feel you.
We got problems.
And that's why I think that you can't have the Undisputed Era come up and face, you know, former world champions in the club.
I think it'll split the arena in half.
Yeah, it'll split the arena, but it also depends on where they are. But I just think that for the person watching at home, like, do you want to pop the crowd or do you want to pop
gonna be
the
in
audience
Canada,
at home?
Where everybody that you know, all the Canadians are going to go there. If you're going to fly in, the arena's going to be split in half.
Yeah.
It's the Undisputed Era.
I feel you.
Versus the club.
And I can't see it, bro. I can't.
In Canada, too.
And there's been no build-up.
Canada sold out Impact.
Canada is Impact. Like, anytime you put a camera anywhere in a room with a couple people, a fucking Impact show breaks out, and all 3 people in that room watch that show.
And of course, the draw, Sami Callihan, is there.
That's Sami. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking shit about Impact, but that was a great pay-per-view. Yeah. That was a great fucking pay-per-view. But I gotta get these jokes out.
But that's where I believe that they could pull that off with no reason, no story. Dude, we're getting Nakamura versus fucking Balor. How do you say it? Because I know you get on my ass about that shit. Balor, right? So Balor and Bailey. So Balor and Nakamura are going at it when that should be a pay-per-view match. It could headline a main for main event on a pay-per-view. It could even do a takeover like You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not a takeover, but a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, this is a big match, and it ended in 7 minutes and 40 seconds, Jay. Like, 2 matches in.
I mean, it was.
Are we trying to just be like, fuck the G1 with these matches?
I think the thing is that, like,
fuck what you guys are watching over there on the East.
We're in a reset period. And, like, things have to be readjusted. They tried and failed with the Superstar shakeup. They tried and failed with the fucking wild card. I think what they're trying to do is get everybody back to square one, or like to the status quo. So Finn Balor needs to be the underdog that fights from underneath, even though that's what he's been. But once they put the IC belt on him, he no longer felt like the guy you needed to cheer. He felt like he made it. You know what I mean?
True.
So I think that we're in a reset period. That's why this shit that seems like are you patting? This shit that seems like it was not making any sense is actually happening now. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
We're in that period, and as we go on with the rest of the night, we'll be able to see.
Okay. I get what you're saying with that, man, but it just, I don't know. It's not meshing with me well. And then the following match.
Hold on 1 second.
It's actually glitching on us. The following match here was Drew Gulak defeated Tony Nese. And Drew Gulak is my man.
Yeah.
Drew Gulak is the shit right now. And he's not getting what he needs because he's stuck on 205 and casuals. People like you do not watch 205 live. Kind of like how people argue for NXT. Well, I will sit there and say, yo, Drew Gulak's 205 live, dogs, is what you need to watch. And especially in a match against Tony Nese, I would prefer it not to be 7.5 minutes because it could go longer. They can go longer all the time. But, you know, I guess when you have The Undertaker on the card, he has to have one of the longest matches on the card. I don't know why, yo.
Because the third match...
the opener of the pay-per-view,
as we can see, was
Roman
Reigns and the Undertaker, the underdogs. They were or what was it? The Graveyard Dogs.
Graveyard Dogs.
Graveyard Dogs are taking on Shane McMahon.
I said it. The Graveyard Dogs.
Shane McMahon and Dre McIntyre. This nigga's name. He says his name. Dre McIntyre. Oh, you trying to do computer stuff?
Yeah, computer things that allow us to see everything way better, my man.
Macho is over here doing some computer stuff, y'all.
That, you know, it just lets us see the information 10 times.
He think he's so smart.
Nah, because we're over here talking about one kickoff show, and we can go side by side here.
That's true.
The AEW and the WWE Extreme Rules, you know, the buy-in with Sonny Kiss defeating Peter Avalon. I'm not sure how many people would know who Peter Avalon is, and I don't know how many people would know who Sonny Kiss is. But if you watch Hollywood Championship Wrestling, you would know Peter Avalon. Also, he's a PWG guy, and Sonny Kiss has been all over, and most recently Lucha Underground.
No one does. So
no, that's the thing. Probably that's why that match was 5 minutes long.
Yep, 5 minutes and 10 seconds, and Sonny Kiss defeated the Librarian with the split leg drop.
That was awesome. That move, even though that's gonna cause him future problems physically.
I don't think so. You don't need your nuts when you're a gay man.
No, I'm thinking about more of his hips and his legs.
Oh,
because if a leg drop fused Matt Hardy's whole shit together, his hip and his leg and all that shit.
And he's a bottom, so if he can't really throw that ass back, it's kind of over for his whole life. So he's living on the edge doing that. You're right.
And then they had the second match, Bea Presley and Shoko Nakajima defeated Britt Baker and Riho, and this is a match that ended via Hurricanrana pin by Shoko on Riho. This match brought Britt Baker a lovely concussion right here.
Oh, so she got hurt.
Yeah, she definitely got hurt.
I didn't actually see the buy-in, so I wasn't really aware of what was going on.
A lot of people didn't know that the buy-in was actually on YouTube. It was not on Bleacher Report Live.
Okay. And yeah, there was a whole little discrepancy about the buy-in being only 45 minutes long because the pay-per-view, even though it was advertised to be at 8:15, it came on at 8:15, and like wrestling fans who are conditioned for 7 and 8 o'clock pay-per-views kind of were thrown off by that.
Oh, you're being serious right now? People...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a thing on the internet.
And we happen to sit in. They got disturbed by that?
Yeah, it was a big thing.
This universe. Jesus Christ. We get more wrestling and they're still like, ah!
Yeah,
are you serious?
And they told motherfuckers that it was going to start at 8:15. And people were still like, yo, what's going on?
Yo, am I seeing this on TBS?
Yeah.
Is this the Superstation?
Yeah, so people were a little upset about that.
Times?
But that wasn't the reason I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because I just didn't remember that the buy-in was there, honestly.
No, yeah. A lot of, like I said, the people didn't know that there was going to be a pre-show, or didn't know that the pre-show was going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you understand that some people's smart TVs or Roku, they don't accept YouTube.
Yeah.
So it kind of caused. I can see that issue happening.
Yeah.
Like people trying to put it on a big screen, they can't.
You know, a lot can be said about things like that with how the WWE handles things like that, because you can talk all the shit you want. Everyone in the world knows that the WWE network is $9.99, and everybody in the world knows how to use the fucking WWE app because they drill it into your fucking head. When WWE was big on Twitter, they taught you how to use Twitter.
I just recently dealt with a person where I was just like, just get Bleacher Report Live, and that's it. But how do I get that? The same fucking way you got the network. But what do I do from there? The same thing you did with the network.
Follow the instructions.
You do with them and log in and just, you know what? You wait.
Yeah.
When it says live and you see it's live AEW,
you watch it.
You click it and you watch it.
People don't get it.
But that's kind of like the network. Yes, you know what? It's kind of like the network.
But they know that because
the network is $9.99 and it's been repeated a cajillion times, and I understand
needs
that.
to do a better job of that. They need to.
I don't really think so.
They need to. People are stupid,
because
and you have to give them the credit for being idiots.
I pretty much knew where to watch everything.
No, but
and I'm not like
you're not stupid.
Hardcore, like
you can find. I
know how to use Google.
Listen, this is the thing.
I'm a 2019 human being.
So many people who were born after we were born don't know how to use Google, and they've had it
all their life.
At the same time, when it was dope for them, it was dope for us, and it was new, and they had to use it, and they still don't know. So you got AEW needs to do something different. They need to, on their program, show it at least once. Because once it's up on their programming, it'll be up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, October will fix all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I understand that we have that issue now.
Yeah.
But October should fix all that.
I hope so.
Yeah, what I'm saying, there's gonna be plenty of commercials
going
back and forth. But you know, and you talk. So I got the screens side by side, and then we just listened to Cody Rhodes because Jay needed to be reminded what happened over there in AEW. And Cody Rhodes, just in our minds, finished giving off the speech of how you can't counter-program us.
So now we're at the opening of each show.
So last night, an amazing match between MJF, Sammy Guevara, which is JP's new favorite wrestler in the whole galaxy right now. And Shawn Spears defeated Darby Allin, Jimmy Havoc, and Joey Janela, which all those guys are just stars in one way or another.
Okay, so here's where we're gonna have a little bit of a tiff, cause fuck all these niggas.
I knew
it. Except MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Shawn Spears, right?
Okay.
Darby Allin, trash.
Yo, he is trust falling, and nobody is catching him.
Well, I trust that he gives up wrestling as soon as he stops doing stupid shit like that.
The moment he has to actually do a collar elbow tie up.
Why would you no look jump onto 6 inches of space? Now, granted, he got lucky and it only cracked 3 of his vertebrae. And he's fine. Yeah, so he's good.
He can still skateboard.
But why would you do that with your eyes closed and your hands covering your shoulders, like, you know, it's called a coffin
And
drop.
it wasn't even part of this match when we were talking about it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with the spectacle. People come to see the fucking show, so
you gotta understand.
And you watch a car crash, you watch it happen.
Joey Janela had thumbtacks in his feet.
Joey Janela's a piece of garbage.
Jimmy Havoc had a staple.
Jimmy Havoc should retire.
Why should Jimmy Havoc retire?
I'm just being mean to him, but I don't like hardcore wrestling. I don't like hardcore wrestling. I don't think hardcore wrestling is dope. I think
he's
it's
gonna come back with people like him and Joey Janela and the Mox.
Yeah, like, I mean, I haven't seen Mox do anything really that hardcore since he came back to the scene. So I'm not gonna.
Joey Janela, Fighter Fest.
Bruh, those are fucking sticky fucking like, come on, bro.
It was a good match.
It was a good hardcore match, but like,
it's nothing deathmatch wise.
Yeah, like deathmatch wrestling, I can't get.
We can't do deathmatch in 2019 though.
That shit is too.
But you gotta understand, this was counter-programmed.
Okay.
With the best wrestler in the world.
Okay.
Shane McMahon.
That's right.
And versus
the Birdman.
The Graveyard Dogs.
We got some Graveyard Dogs in the background.
What?
That's right.
Fuck, even Petey's mad about the fucking Graveyard Dog's name.
Petey's the big dog.
Yeah. How dare they?
But so now you said that the 6-man tag on AEW was a great way to open the show. Now, how the hell can you tell me that match, that tag team match on Extreme Rules, was not a great match to open the fucking show? Based off of everything, just take all the context to it. So come to a conclusion as a geek to, like, you gotta give the devil his due. Honestly, like, it was a good match to open the fucking show.
I can't even remember half the things that happened in it, Mo. Yo, let me put it to you like this. It was a match where they protected him. Awesome, because you're supposed to do that.
Nah, don't do that, because he did work, nigga.
Nah, no, yo.
He did work. Nigga, when you walked in, the first thing you said was, you see
top rope,
you
said. And he hesitated. I was like, yo, my man's old. He shouldn't be doing this right now.
The first thing
he hesitated.
The first thing you said,
it was Spot Fest for the Undertaker.
You see all them giving the Undertaker
all
the
moves.
Him
do all the
so
moves.
He did work in the match.
Word.
He did work, and then his selling and the moves that he had to take was amazing. Come on, dude. Okay, Shane's punches are trash. I'll give you that. All right, Taker handled business. And then we had a little. I'm jumping off of my notes a little bit. We had a little smoke and mirrors from the Undertaker, you know, with the whole little running around and doing all the spots.
Taker was put in good spots.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then Elias comes in.
And then we started joking about how everybody looks like Diesel.
Yes. Hashtag looks like Diesel. That was Chin. Shout out to Chin.
That's right.
The
man right there.
Oh, he's on Twitch too.
Mr. Realistic.
Hit him up on Kaz Fox on Twitch. He does that too.
Oh, really? That's what's up.
He fucking streams games and all that shit. But yeah, like,
it's my dude right there.
That Shane elbow was fucking beautifully done.
Yo, they tried to make a dead man look dead.
And the elbow.
3 dudes to beat up a 50-year-old.
The elbow.
When he wasn't really the dead man.
The elbow was still beautifully done, wasn't it?
It was just like back and forth, like, what, the Shane elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we saw that at Mania.
I know, but sometimes you gotta play the hits.
And now, no, it's not about the hits.
Yes,
dude. It was like 3 dudes surrounding a 50-year-old man, son. It's kind of like how later on in the car we saw 3 dudes beating up on a 9-year-old.
No. So
like,
then,
I don't understand why is this the way to go about things right now.
So you know what? If we can go on a curve right now, I'm just gonna do something impromptu.
I love Undertaker.
I'm gonna do something.
But the moment he hesitated on that top rope,
listen, nigga,
They gotta stop this.
I'm gonna do something.
He's gonna hurt himself.
I'm gonna do something impromptu. I'm gonna put Macho
and Hacho.
And I'm gonna put JP, and we're gonna go down the match card.
Try to write that shit.
We're gonna go down the match card. Boom. I'm just gonna hit 10 and then whatever there is. So these are match number 1, match number not match number 1. Well, you know where we at. 2 matches on the pre-show.
That's another thing.
That.
Why does this match go 17 minutes?
Because it needed time to breathe. You need time. Like you said, there's 2 50-year-old fucking men in the ring. Those niggas need time to get their cardio
age
together.
In the ring. They need time to age in the ring. They need time to age in there.
Just wrinkles formed as they were fighting.
Yo, what the fuck? And then he changed his shirt to look like Roman's shirt. And then Elias walked in and looked like both of them too.
Yeah.
And then
hashtag looks like Diesel.
Yeah, hashtag looks like Diesel. But then it became the theme of the night. Hashtags look like Diesel.
So I am gonna write down.
What was it? Black.
We're gonna give 1 point.
Why is Elias not wearing rock and purple?
We are gonna give 1 point to each match on these cards, and then add them up and see what scores we gave them. I don't know, we can figure out fucking percentages if you want. I don't give a fuck. But we're just gonna,
1 point.
yeah. But I don't know how many matches each one has. Looking at it right now, so
don't worry.
Yeah, so we'll just.
They had 12 matches for absolutely no reason.
Who knows? And I think AEW had like the same. So let's see where we land on this.
Long matches.
But you gotta be fair, nigga. You gotta be fair.
I'm being fair.
All right.
There should not be 3 dudes surrounding a 50-year-old in the opening card.
I'm giving AEW.
A point.
Oh damn! I just did this chart all wrong. Whatever. It don't matter. I'm gonna be able to read it. It's my kind of site.
Gotta be fair.
Gotta be fair. All right. So. We'll do it like this. We'll say AEW. Look, nigga, Drew McIntyre is fire.
Man. Drew McIntyre is the man. Shane McMahon is the man. Undertaker's the man. Roman Reigns is actually nice too.
Yeah.
The deal is.
Yeah.
Match shouldn't have been 17 minutes.
Yeah.
I understand in the beginning of the match you let him do what he wanted to do, but when it came to the point where he was gonna run to the back and then came back and it just became like, bleh, like yo, this should not be happening. And then again, the thing that got me, the thing that burned in my brain was his hesitation on the top rope. If he's having hesitation on the top rope, then bro, you shouldn't be doing that shit.
Nigga, like I mean, he only has this and then SummerSlam, and then he can retire.
It doesn't seem like this is what they want to happen because when he wants to retire, they don't want him to retire. When they want him to retire, he don't want to retire.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then when both of them are on the same page, fucking Saudis come in and ruin all that shit, son.
So, does AEW get a point?
Match one, yeah. If we're gonna go on this counter programming thing, yeah, I think AEW got the better first match.
Does WWE also get? Well, it's not about better. Would you award them a point, like for a good showing?
For a good showing, yeah, that match was good.
So would you?
So okay, you would and if we're gonna be, then it was a good showing, seeing the Undertaker doing what he's doing. But for me personally, they gotta stop this shit.
I got you. Now, I will do the same. I will give, both shows a point. You know what I mean? All right. So, because for me, this is the only way to objectively.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Objectively do it. All right.
Come on, on the spot, guys. Bear with us.
Yeah.
And then we also want your feedback. Don't get us wrong. We need you to say shit too.
Exactly.
We need you to tell us stuff too, because we're not just gonna be saying it being nonsense. We're like talking to ourselves.
And let me just tell them where they can do that. You can do that by joining the Facebook group, facebook.com/PencilNeckGeeks. And you can go on YouTube and you can search Pencil Neck Geeks, and we'll be the first thing you see. We'll pop up, other than the classy Freddie Blassie song. But we'll be right there, and you'll see us. You'll see our logo, and you'll see, it'll be pretty dope. So get in the comments on any video you hear. Anytime you download, we're gonna put a Dropbox out, and you can download shows on that Dropbox. Just give me a couple days, and I'll figure all that shit out.
No, we're always gonna sort through it, guys. We're human beings too.
So let's figure this game out. So boom. So the next match, was
Brandy Rhodes and Ali.
Ali, yes.
Actually did a decent match.
Wow.
Because if you wanted a show, that whole Awesome Kong is my Diesel. Now we're talking about Diesel. I'm gonna be Shawn Michaels. You're gonna scare somebody while I do a little drop kick through the ropes and just hang here like I'm a cat on the ropes and shit. Yo, I could see that going. It can go places. Yeah, do they need work? Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Thank you.
Do they need work? Fuck yeah, they need work. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, holy shit, Brandy versus Io Shirai, the next takeover, dog. Like, I can't do that.
Trash.
But
this was Brandy's first match?
Not her first match, but like her first AEW real attempt to like be in character. Jesus. But she already showed that she's gonna like have a bodyguard and she's gonna get help.
She's gonna be the heel. I thought they did really great work in the very beginning of the match where Brandy and Allie went to go shake hands, and then Brandy went and let go, and then the music hit.
Yep.
I think that was really cool, and that's another thing I want to note about AEW. Yeah, like AEW really handled the music a lot better this time around. I felt each one. I felt like I knew the songs. Like I can familiarize myself with the songs.
I think it's what it is that you're getting used to the theme songs now.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you know who's who.
Yeah, so I like that.
Because a lot of people, that's an issue.
Yeah.
That's actually happening.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to not having no other company for the last 20 years.
Yeah, just
because
about,
you gotta
20
understand,
years.
Nobody like. There's a lot of people out there that just think WWE is WWE, and that's it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So they're seeing this shit and they're going, wait a minute, but I don't know these people. And they haven't. Now it's like looping in.
So I'm happy though that they did that. So that was Brandy Rhodes who got the bionic spear, right? Which is stupid.
She rocks a spear, son.
A spear.
And Allie is doing super kicks,
Allie. Oh my god.
I don't know if she's looking when she does it.
I'm gonna look to my notes, so we're gonna do some geek notes right here that I have, and this is what I have for this match, right? So tell me if this is the gist of it. Brandy versus Allie. Allie looks like a special needs kid.
All the smiling she does.
Mm-hmm. That ass though. Kong came out. Allie leg slaps are too obvious. Brandy can't wrestle well. We have a water spot that puts water on the camera lens. These girls suck. Kong makes Brandy a heel. Brandy has a garbage spear, and Ajak versus Awesome Kong is coming.
But the story is actually going forward, where Brandy showed what position she's gonna play.
Yeah.
Allie is now gonna be a competitor, but might not like what the boss is, doing and shit like that.
So we
kind of see where this match could lead to.
We now have another heel authority figure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Cody's safe from it right now. It seems like Brandy's gonna be that one.
Now, on the counter programming, why don't you give us what was up with the counter programming?
I love these two teams. The Revival versus the Uso for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The match ended via Shattered Machine on Jimmy Uso, and it went around 12 minutes, and it was about the longest 12 minutes of your life. It just went on and on.
Yeah. So, just for the notes for that, I just said the same bullshit match.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you know that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are dating?
I just found out today. They repeated it, and you also repeated it, and I'm assuming tomorrow the mailman, when he's filling in the post boxes and stuff, he's gonna ask me the same question too. Yeah, because that's the mail for tomorrow. Everybody's gonna get a notarized letter in the mail. Definitely.
About them being married. So would you give both ones a point? Like, which one would you give a point to?
I'd give a point to the AEW because it actually went somewhere.
Okay, and what about WWE?
No, because I don't know what's going to happen after this, and I don't care what happens after this.
I feel you.
It's going to go like, what are we going to see tomorrow? If we see a rematch tomorrow, because we saw a bunch of rematches tonight, I'm lose my fucking mind. Because Nakamura versus Baylor was a fucking rematch. Drew Gulak versus Tony is a fucking rematch. What else? Like, we've been watching Nikki Bliss and Bayley in the ring with each other too many damn times. Strowman and Bobby Lashley has gone a cajillion times.
All right. Well, you just running through the...
No, I'm saying, it was a card of rematches. Unless, I don't know, I'm not sure if nobody noticed, because for some reason, like you, when I walked in, people thought these two were in full control. and they're not.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're telling me, I've been being told all day today how great this WWE Extreme Rules card is,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I have no idea where this thought comes from.
Mm-hmm,
It's kind of like when the news broke out, Heyman and Bischoff were taking over, and all of a sudden the Raw right after that news broke out was the greatest Raw.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was the same shit, but somehow people saw the greatest Raw because they thought Heyman had taken over, but he didn't, and when they found out, they're like, oh, so we're gonna save it for Extreme Rules, I guess. So Extreme Rules before it happened was already a great card.
it's very Pavlovian in the sense that, like, wrestling fans are conditioned to hear the names Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff and automatically have some type of visceral reaction to it. Like, whether that's like, well, it's either visceral or like guttural, I think I want to say. Like, they're either like, oh shit, or they're just like, ugh, such disgust, you know what I mean? Like, so, and that's wrestling fans forever. And even newer wrestling fans, those wrestling fans who were conditioned teach the younger generation. Like, there's no reason why a 13-year-old kid right now should be marking out for Paul Heyman. You know what I mean? But they do, because that knowledge and that hatred is passed down through years and years of wrestling. It's the same bullshit that people think the Von Erichs were dope for. And you ever watch any Von Erich match?
They were just exciting.
Yeah, like, it was
wasn't
crazy.
like they were amazing.
Yeah, it was hype because of the fucking hype that was around them, not what was going on in the ring. Like,
but they could manage. They were good.
Yeah.
I don't like saying good hands, so that shit sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give AEW a point because the whole thing with Awesome Kong and all that, they told a great story.
Aja Khan showing up.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Aja Khan, Jay?
At the last pay-per-view, and before that, never in my life.
Yes, you have seen that lady.
All right. Well, calm down, champ. What did I do? Let's talk about it. How did I see it? When?
Probably like many people right now forgetting Aja Khan was a part of the WWE Survivor Series.
She was?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, in 1986 or 87?
90, I want to say 4 or 3 or 5. She was there.
Jumping Bomb Angels?
Nah, she was there against Lunger Blaze.
Oh, no, wasn't that Bull Nakano?
And Aja Khan was one of the tag partners.
Oh, Aja Khan. See? So there you go. So I'm not giving WWE shit for that. So what was next was the three-way match, which is the Dark Order versus Angelico and Jack Evans versus Jungle Boy Luchasaurus. And Jungle Boy and, the Dark Order won with the fatality on Jungle Boy. That was a 15-minute match. It was amazing. That was one of the best matches I've ever seen. Like best tag team matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. The Dark Order. Yo, that's the thing. People have not seen the Dark Order in so long because I think they fucked up their visas or something, so they weren't allowed into the country for a long time. Now that I guess all that shit got worked out, but they had to change their name because they can't be the Super Smash Brothers and be on pay-per-view because then Nintendo comes a knocking.
Yeah.
So like they had to switch up their view, and the good thing that this guy already had been Evil Uno before and all that other shit. Angelico and Jack Evans, man, those two are fucking ridiculous.
So much money for them.
Yo, they could sit there and do a match with no chemistry, no point. You don't know what the result will be, and when the result happens, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that match is fire. For some reason, the things that they do in the ring are incredible. And Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus will be stealing the show from now on.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Every fucking match that they're in, dude, it just seems like they're going to steal the show.
When Justin Roberts said, "A boy and his dinosaur," I was like, "You damn right."
Yep.
Get him. For the kids will love that. Like,
and
adults will love that.
Being thrown in that. That's like a Rugrats crew right there.
It's
like,
perfect. It's perfect.
Awesome.
It's absolutely perfect.
These guys did the fatality.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous, bro.
That shit was awesome.
That was absolutely that move that they did where I think it was Jungle Boy Luchasaurus, where they threw Jack Evans in the air and Jack Evans flipped and landed in a spine buster powerbomb thing.
Yup.
Wow, Jack Evans,
Yup.
you are the fucking man.
Is that Angelico and Jack Evans are brave.
Yeah, bro.
Brave. You gotta see I know you haven't seen no Lucha Underground.
No.
Angelico highlights in Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
This dude is just
He's
not giving a fuck about life.
Yeah.
He's diving. The ring is in the middle. He's all the way over here, and he's diving from all the way over here where they're not even allowing people to sit.
That's crazy.
And somehow he'll land in the ring and
That's
fucking
crazy.
do a drop kick.
That
Like,
kid, he looks.
You don't give a fuck.
His look is beautiful. His his
Yeah,
whole
little
swagger,
sexy bitch, yeah.
yo, his swagger is amazing. That little fucking shimmy shake shit, he did that at Double or Nothing, but it wasn't as pronounced because you couldn't hear it with the music. This time when the music came out and he was doing that little Afro fucking step down the fucking ring, like.
Well, he's South African.
Oh
so
yeah.
He knows all that shit.
Man, bro, like it was so cool, like. That was just the shaking and shimmy. I popped. I got a little man boner for
They
him.
nice. Yo, that match was nice. That match definitely gets my point. So before we even go to the WWE side,
let me just give him a point
there,
down.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I see you there, Chief. All right.
And then, might as well be, even before we even talk about it, mark it down. I give him a point right now. Aleister Black versus Cesaro.
Yep,
That
yep.
counter programming was fucking awesome.
Yep.
Because Cesaro and Black, that
Yeah.
shit was a show stealer if there ever was one
Those
for that
niggas,
discard.
they did business.
Yo, they handled each other. That
They
shit,
fucking, wow.
the way they were laying in them kicks, the way they were hitting each other, the way Cesaro was landing the forearms. Cesaro.
Everything. The fucking
love
knees.
Cesaro, B.
The knees crazy. The kicks crazy. Everything was nice and tight. Everything was, it looked real. The timing was beautiful. A little trip here and there,
I think this match saved Black from those stupid vignettes.
Yeah.
And this match saved Cesaro from just being a guy that just was like wandering around literally like a street fighter, looking for matches with people.
How long before Cesaro and Aleister Black tag team?
They're gonna tag team Tuesday.
Tuesday? There you go.
Tuesday, they're gonna tag team.
There you
Because
go.
they're like, you know what? I came out of my room and I didn't think about starting a team, but this is gonna have to start now.
Mhm.
And somehow they're gonna face the Kabuki Warriors
See, there
and
you go.
Iconics in a triple threat match.
You go. See, you already hit first.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm there with you in the same note. Like I want to give both of them. You see, I just gushed over the fucking tag match on AEW, and I feel exactly the same way
my
about
God.
the counter program of Aleister Black and Cesaro. That
Nice 10-minute match.
beautiful.
Ended via Black Mask.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Black Mask. Sorry. It was a good match, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Because for some reason, all this explaining move for move stuff that every other podcast or every other crew does just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
When we
man.
all know we watched this match.
Yeah, you can just go watch
Yeah.
it.
And I've heard this thing of, well, I don't watch it, so I depend on you guys to tell me what's going on. I don't believe you.
No, yeah.
Because I have never heard or I've never actually seen these people before.
Yeah.
And I have gone to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I've never heard a guy go, yeah, I'm just here because,
Just
I was told it's fire.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
just hanging out. They know.
Yeah, nah, they've
know.
been watching.
You're knowledgeable, yeah.
The ones that are paying money
You're
are
knowledgeable.
watching.
Yep, you're knowledgeable. So then we go on to the next match on AEW, on Fight for the Fallen. We got Hangman Page. He defeats Kip Sabian via the Deadeye. And I just want to say,
Hangman Page made a man out of Kip Sabian.
he definitely did, but I'm going to be a little controversial here and say I'm not with Hangman Page.
Why is this?
I don't jack his shit. I'm good.
Why is this? Because I know there are a lot of people who are iffy about him. And
Yeah.
It's probably because they haven't seen him as exposed as the Bucks and
Yeah,
Dusty
this is
and
what I mean. Like,
Dustin and Cody and everybody. He kind of is lingering behind, but that's not his fault.
how is that not his fault? Why isn't he putting on matches that are quality enough for people to want to pay attention?
Because his match that was supposed to make him shine and also another person to shine didn't happen
Yeah.
at Double or Nothing, which was the Pac match.
Yeah.
He was supposed to have face Pac. So at last minute, I think a week before that, they realized Pac wasn't going to be there and they had to figure it out. They sent him over to Europe so he could have the match with Pac.
Yeah.
And surprise, I don't know if you've seen that Wrestle Talk video where the guy's like, oh!
Yeah, yeah.
It's because, this guy showed up, Hangman showed up. But I guess they couldn't figure out what to do, and they had to put him in the buy-in to start a story where, all right, now he earned his way to an AEW title shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was gonna be for the title at Double or Nothing with Pac.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? So like the story kind of got ruined. It's kind of like how I was telling you the Iconics are lingering because they were hoping the Bella Twins were gonna be back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, this is what kind of happened to them. Like Paige didn't have no direction in a sense, so now he got beef with people. Fucking say that there was no development. He got beef with MJF. He got beef with Y2J, and he got beef with whoever's holding a belt.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at the next show, somebody's gonna be holding a belt.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? And if it's not him, then he got beef with that person.
Well, I think it's gonna be Jericho, but I don't believe in Hangman Page. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those people who believes in him.
It's just
something about him I don't
him,
like.
I think.
It might be his thighs or something.
When he was wearing the trucker hat and the flannel shirt, I wasn't really too into him that much, but he was nice in the ring.
Yeah.
It's just his character didn't work. This is his development, his evolution right here.
So what do you think about the counter programming?
The handicap match between Bailey defeating two people.
Yeah.
Bailey beat two people.
There you go. Well, Bailey is no longer
a horsewoman.
Trying to do this the politically correct way. Retarded. So, she's good.
So she's like smarter, but wouldn't like
she
if she was, she has the strength.
She has
throw a wrench in that shit.
She's just like she has like Asperger's or something. She
Gotcha.
loves hugs, but she's just a little slow on the social. You know what I mean? That kind of deal. And now she's beating it.
Also, so she's over this.
She's over this. If you notice, her ponytail gets closer to the middle of her head with every match.
Also, she's finally getting it.
You know what I mean? She kissed the boy.
I kissed the boy. Alright, but that's the thing. Nah, this match was whack.
So no point.
No point, because it was a counter programming of one person beat two people.
So I'm not gonna give a point to either one because I don't like the matches.
Gotcha.
So
I'm gonna give it to Hangman because he didn't make Sabian a man, and that match actually had some really good moves in it. Like when Hangman threw Sabian onto the ramp, nobody expected that at that moment. The flips that Sabian was doing, yes, I called them flips, and the landings and all the kicks that he was doing, he actually put in a good effort, and they went a long time, which kind of shocked me because I didn't see Sabian actually being capable of going 19 minutes. 19 minutes and 3 seconds. They actually went to the draw.
Yeah. Just about.
Almost went to the draw, and then he beat him. So like that was a good long stretch because remember in AEW now it's about wins, losses, and draws. So the time actually matters. That's why they keep saying the times in these matches.
Yep.
Almost went to a draw.
So, I don't know, man. So we move on to what we had here on Fight for the Fallen, the Lucha Bros. Pentagon Phoenix defeated SCU, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky via the double stomp assisted package power driver on Scorpio Sky.
I think this was a good match.
Yeah, from what I saw of this match, because I wasn't really paying that much attention to this match, but from what I saw of this match, this was very cool. Even me being a mostly story-driven kind of guy, I feel like this match, has some balls, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
and you know what, that Penta and Phoenix, have no fear.
Yeah.
And what was the dance that we saw in the middle of all that?
Fortnite dance.
Sure. See, I don't play.
It's the Block Boy JB dance, really, if you want to talk about where it came from.
So my man, Scorpio Sky killed it with that move right there.
Of course he would, because he's a fucking coon. No, I'm kidding. I just feel that way about black wrestlers, sometimes, why we always got it. We all have to dance. All of us.
It's kind of like Penta is all about, Dia de los Muertos, but at the same time, he acts like a gangster at the same time.
Yeah.
It's Mexican.
Oh, so he gets to be a gangster and we just get to be some dancing niggas?
Well, he is actually like Dia de los Muertos, in pain and stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of degrading too.
Nah, nigga, they be making those niggas saints in Mexico and shit.
Nah.
Nigga, the most famous person in Mexican history is El Santo, nigga.
Yeah, and they buried him with the mask.
You know what I mean? Niggas be like, yeah.
That's...
Because he died for our sins in the ring.
Yeah, that's the problem. He multiplied fish and bread.
Yeah, like, El Santo, nigga.
He did it for us all.
Yeah, he gave us his only begotten son, El Hijo de Santo. You know what I mean?
That nigga's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to wonder. Like, yo, I just realized we went from Lucha Bros and SCU to we're talking about the death of El Santo.
Yeah, because we're fucking geeks.
That's mad true, son. That's
Not
mad
Marks.
true.
Hate Marks, let's fight him.
No, because Marks act like they know, but they don't know. Because when you start fucking dropping shit on them, they don't realize what they're fucking saying, and they don't realize they should shut up sometimes. Like, cause, like for instance, I went to Evolution over there in Long Island, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Evolution in Long Island, this guy was telling me, I hope Ronda Rousey's out last. So I looked at him and I said, yo, you're hoping the person that sold all these tickets is not the main event? He's like, what do you mean? Which obviously Becky and Charlotte, they're gonna have the better match. I was like, yeah, but nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? And you know, I'm pretty sure that same person got pissed off. Did you see the ESPN segment between Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda?
No.
No?
Why?
So it said Ronda Rousey, former UFC and current WWE, Becky Lynch, contender and involved in WWE, and it said Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair. Yeah, I needed that to sit in.
So, like, she got top billing.
Yeah, yeah, that's what she got.
Because
She got it all right.
I don't care how you slice it. I'd much rather be known as
the daughter of Ric Flair. And to be known as the first this and the first that, and the current this, and the current that.
It's like, nigga, come on, nigga, you crazy? Yo, Charlotte Flair is the
dead ass right now.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. Charlotte Flair is the dopest shit in the world. I can't wait till she come back. Fam, when she came with that theme song, everybody should have stopped wrestling. that's still the dopest
There's
theme
no
song.
point to wrestle
Fam,
when that start coming out, right?
it's the dopest theme song in
Start
the
embarrassing
universe.
yourself in front of everybody if you start wrestling with that song.
Yo,
We'll continue.
so we got
Yeah, we completely left off.
yeah.
So last man standing, Braun Strowman defeated Bobby Lashley in what was the longest match of the night.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So basically, let's just run through the notes on this match that I had and just forget it. Look at that. So we got Bobby versus Braun. Big old horse match. Foam spot. ECW marks chant ECW.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so
That was
trash.
whack.
Yeah. That was super trash. Oh, for the last match though, I'm
You know,
definitely
Strowman won via power slam
give it
off
to
an
WWE.
elevated crowd section that you were not allowed to see.
That's true. That's true.
That shit was whack.
Yeah, it was
And
garbage.
then Kenny Omega over there defeated Cena via one-winged angel in not the longest, second to the longest match
Yeah.
of the night, where Cena just apparently has knees of plastic or of steel or of something that's not human with meat and bone and ligaments.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times, even you skipping through the match,
My nigga.
you seeing how many times he landed on his knees, used his knees, or bashed his knees on something, saying like,
Bro, Meteoromania.
what the fuck?
Meteoromania.
How does he walk?
He doesn't. He levitates. Slightly.
I saw him, no shit, over there in Vegas for
Yeah.
Double or Nothing. We were, because I certainly believe when we all had to leave the MGM Grand, nobody knew how to get out
Yeah.
of the MGM Grand, like because you go right into like a casino or a mall or a town. Don't know. I know it was inside of a building.
Yeah, yeah.
And it took us like 15 minutes just to find an exit. But I'm talking about like walking straight and maybe taking a turn.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So I know they were probably doing the same thing, just passing restaurants, wondering where the fuck the exit was.
Yeah.
This dude was walking around normal, no problems.
Shima?
And Shima does this a lot. How the fuck does he walk around no problem, greeting people, chilling, all that shit? Bro, I'm seeing you landing on your knees 1,000 times a match.
Bro, it's just that like he's Japanese, my nigga. He's Japanese.
How do they do that?
Japanese.
Is that how Ricochet is able to beat people up with the back of his neck?
No, his Japanese.
Oh.
Come on, dog. Give me that one, man. Come on, put some sauce on that Barry. Give me a little sauce on my Barry. Pat it on the back.
I just wanted you to beat it in.
Yeah, man. I mean,
You got it, dog.
Japanese.
Bum, 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 bum,
No, but
bum,
okay, yeah, the Barry theme song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sauce
the
on. That was the
Barry,
sauce for
yeah,
the Barry.
see?
There you go.
There you go, folks. Don't act like I don't ever act like a fool either. But Kenny Omega also killed. You know, he's out there proving his theme song what it is.
He out there taking niggas off the roster. Yo. I feel like Kenny Omega. I feel like Kenny Omega is trying to eliminate wrestlers one by one.
He's out there trying to be the one.
Yeah.
He gets stronger with every
yeah, like
when he eliminates the wrestler.
that's it. Here we are, all into the days. Oh yeah, like
Yeah, he's out there, man. Cause remember, he did the Raging Demon to one dude on his way to the ring at Fyter Fest. So he came out to this song where it's just wildin', neon green. I'm gonna come out and point, and I'm gonna knee you in your face really hard.
The reason I don't like Kenny Omega, plain and simple, is because I feel like he thinks that what he's doing is real.
Like he's really doing a dude at Fyter Fest.
He sees it.
He really did a Raging Demon.
Yo, he sees it. Like
he's really doing flying knees
Yo,
from across the ring.
Yo,
because he type does that.
He sees it though. In his mind, it's a cartoon. He sees in cartoon.
He's trying to level up.
Bruh.
Get as many stars as he
Bruh,
can.
he always like he sees it. He believes every time. Yo, and I hate that about him.
What you're missing is the Kenny.
Yo, this is why I don't like watching his matches. Like, and then the way that he talks, like, let me tell you what we're gonna do tonight, because tonight is the first night.
He's every DC character if you ever thought.
Oh my God, even worse. Image, Valiant, Dark Horse, IDW, fucking everything that's not Marvel. It's just how comic books work. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Everything that's not Marvel is garbage, except Batman. That's it.
He sounds like every character in Batman.
Nah. He sounds like the niggas in Batman that don't matter, like Calendar Man. Like, there's a nigga named Calendar Man. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's Calendar Man. That's what he sounds like when he talks. Like, fucking stupid nigga. Like,
oh my God.
Like
that's a 10 cents comic, though.
If he was in Marvel, he would be the niggas in the advertisements where Spider-Man is trying to stop somebody from stealing all of the Twinkies, and like his new sidekick, like Twinkie boy or whatever, like this kid ate a Twinkie, magic, blah blah blah. That's who this nigga is.
But you don't see the spirit fingers and think something's happening?
Who, with Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
No, because wrestling is not wrestling. That's not how wrestling works. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
He's Kenny Omega.
And I bet you he believes that.
He does.
Yeah.
Have you seen his workouts?
Yeah, bro. Why is Kenny
going
Omega
up mountains in America
for no reason? When look, he was doing shit like that when he was full-time wrestling in Japan. Meaning he had to come over here just to run on American mountains. Like, so he can let us know he's going over there to die for our sins.
That's
like El
it.
Santo too. Like,
in shape, ready, with a broken foot.
for what, my nigga? Like, you're not superhuman.
Getting sick? Nah. You don't understand.
Oh,
Don't start, bro.
That's where you draw the line? Is that what it is?
He gotta get the stars, bro.
Nah, bro. Yeah, like, the stars don't do nothing, Kenny.
No,
No.
it does.
What does it do?
It makes him the one.
Yes, because he wants to kill he fights too
You know
hard.
who's sneaking up on him right now?
Nobody can
Because he's
sneak up.
sleeping. He was out there in Japan being number one, right?
Oh, Will
But he's over
Ospreay.
here, yeah, son.
Yeah.
Well, Ospreay is sneaking up on him, collecting all the stars.
You fucked up.
He did.
Somebody's gonna get this to Kenny, and he's gonna be like, nah, and now he's gonna go and try to get the stars.
Well, apparently that's why Seymour landed on his knees 1,000 fucking times.
Oh, it was just his Japanese. There you go. Talk about it.
I gave it to you, so you happy you brought it back.
You know what I mean? That's a
So the
callback.
8th match on the longest card of WWE history.
Yeah, we just gonna have to bunch in a couple of. You know what? Fuck this point system.
6 times.
Yeah, because right now it seems like AEW already won
With a shorter card.
with a shorter card.
What is it? 4 matches short. The next match, which is 8th in line with Kenny Omega and CIMA, is actually the triple threat match: The New Day versus Dee Bryan and Eric Rowan versus the 90s tag team of Heavy Machinery.
Yeah.
Where these guys, the New Day, won via midnight hour on Bryan to become the new champions at apparently exactly 14 minutes.
Now, in my notes, I had wrote that this match had good timing and had that amazing New Day spot, and then Biggie goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he leveled up. He went.
Yeah.
He went ham.
That was really dope to see Biggie in that spot and be like, yeah, nigga, this shit ain't a fucking game with us.
And not for nothing, it's about time.
Yeah.
I know they've held the tag titles 6 times before, I believe,
yeah,
or
well,
5 times
times,
before.
yeah, 6 times.
5 times before, but they had to do something with the 2 remaining members of the New Day because, you know, Kofi was going on a rocket.
Yeah.
And they were like getting left behind.
Yeah.
And so it's good that now they're all kind of on the same page. All the gold is on the same place.
Nigga touch tips.
Yup. We're
So-
gonna get golden pancakes on Tuesday.
That's crazy. And now, okay, I'm gonna be the hardcore fan, you know, and I'm gonna fantasy a little bit right quick.
Okay.
Knowing Bischoff's love of factions, when he comes in and takes over on Tuesday, if they decide to go hardline and keep the shows absolutely different from one another, do you think the New Day is going to stay together longer, or we're going to finally get that breakout moment once the titles are out of the picture for them?
See, that's the thing. McMahon's been wanting to break them up for years now, but at the end of the time, he never did it. I can't say at the end of the day because
they make money.
he's
though.
wanted to do it several days in a row.
But they
now.
make so much money.
They
for him.
they make bread, bro. They made fucking bank off me. Like, I'll be honest with you. My family members got me the Funko Pops and the cereal and all that shit. They made bank off my family.
Yeah, bro.
I went, took those items, and got it signed by them. They made bank off me.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got all the Funko Pops signed, the cereal. So like, dude, do you really break that up?
Yeah.
Because right now you can sit there and sell tickets to meet all 3 members of the New Day, especially all of them holding gold.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Now they're on a whole other level if you think about it.
Wow, that is kind of crazy. And if Bischoff gets his hands on this faction, they could be in the title picture for a long time. But I swear to God, I don't see Kofi Kingston ever fucking winning the WWE Championship ever again.
No, after this?
Yeah, this is it.
This is a one and only.
That's it.
This is a one and only.
Just keep him strong, make him strong enough to always be the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
He's going to be remembered as having one of the most amazing runs in WWE history with the WWE Championship, and he was actually WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Not no other, on the side, not the Universal, 24/7. He actually got to that company's top of the mountain. You know what I mean?
And he was black.
Yep.
So they regardless of what, they proved him wrong. Now ratings haven't really been showing the whole,
no one cares, bro.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, at the end of the day, Kofi could be the exception where when you look at the WWE's bottom line, they've made more money than they've ever made, billions of Saudi money, so they can effectively, say, suck my dick to the fans.
No, they've been doing that, and
I mean,
that's what a lot of people don't even realize. They
and
sit there and
Kofi's
say
still
we're gonna boycott
money.
and not watch.
Yeah.
But you still paid your $10.99
Yeah,
or your
yeah.
$9.99.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still gave them your
gave them
money,
your money,
and
yeah.
oh, by the way, none of the storylines are for you.
Yeah.
You moron, you,
Yeah.
because they're getting billions from other people.
Yep.
And you still sitting there,
Yep.
you're handing them $10, but you're acting like you're doing something about it. I'll sit there and say, I have the network.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I realize what's going on and stuff like that. I'm not gonna sit there complaining about storylines because why?
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. They're not making stories for us.
Exactly. It's to sell shit. It's to
Yeah,
sell
when
ads.
they're here, they'll just please the marks. The marks keep them fucking floating until they go somewhere else. Because remember, remember how CM Punk said, do you go to Europe, bro, and you go outside of this country, it's because you couldn't make it here.
Yeah.
That's the reason why he never really had to go to Japan.
I mean, yeah, but I don't.
I know, but that's not wrestling.
Yeah, I don't give a
That's
fuck.
not wrestling, and I understand, but that point still gets made.
Says, man.
When people can't, that still makes sense. When businesses can't make money here, what do? They outsource, right?
Yeah, that's true. But WWE is expanding to Europe because Europe has a flourishing wrestling scene. And some of the best wrestlers in the world, like the guy who's about to be the ace of New Japan, Will Ospreay, comes from Europe. So it would behoove them to get in there early and start this global takeover.
Yeah, and make sure
shit.
they don't have comp out there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
to make sure. So it's not that they're failing and they need that, but they need to create new stars. Because we've always had that fucking problem. Vince is gonna die in a few years. Triple H is gonna take over, and it's gonna be the same bullshit.
Yeah, because so many people are convinced that the world's gonna change when for some reason it goes to that guy.
No, they're gonna go by the numbers.
They're gonna go by the same shit they always go by.
They're gonna go by the numbers.
Because if that was the case, NXT would be on USA right now. Because they would not be able to deny them.
Exactly. So before we get into the final match for AEW, let's knock out a couple of more matches just to see what's stacked up against them, the counter programming, so to speak. We got the United States Championship match where AJ Styles defeated Ricochet via the middle rope Styles Clash, and he becomes the new United States champion. Cool, I guess. The club
that
beat
should
up
say
Ricochet.
middle-aged Styles Clash?
No,
middle rope Styles Clash. Yo, man, that was just a match of 3 grown men beating up a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
all that match looked like. That's all that match was. I don't know if they realized that belt should not have been on him, and they just took it off him in 3 weeks.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
the Sasha effect.
It could be that there's more money in the babyface chasing,
Yeah, because she has that issue too. Once the belt's on her, it's like, how do we take it off you? You know what I mean?
Okay, then right after that, I'm just gonna jump right to the next match.
Yeah, because that shit.
22nd match. Kevin Owens comes out. Stone Cold stuns Dolph Ziggler.
Stone Cold Kevin Owens.
Yep, Stone Cold Kevin Owens. Austin 316 beats him in 20 seconds. And let's just knock out the WWE Championship match, really, right? Kofi Kingston defeats Samoa Joe via Trouble in Paradise in like a real quick flash,
It just seemed like it was just, Joe, get your shit in, and then Kofi's gonna do his thing at the end.
Yeah, it wasn't really
like nothing crazy. Now when we go over now we're at the main events of both shows. Because let's just be honest, the show for WWE, so many matches, you just sit there and go, what the fuck?
There's no point.
The Young Bucks defeated Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes via Meltzer driver on Cody at 31 minutes and 25 seconds. Now, Jay, I would believe it's been a long time since you are going to try to get used to watching matches that are 30 minutes long. Yeah. I'm assuming 15 minutes is probably like where you go, why the fuck is this still happening?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Because, you are used to the network and the WWE way right now and stuff like that. And
Nice
it's not like you've
10-minute match.
never worked, it's not like you've never watched indies, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
So, for two guys who always are in the indies, and then for two brothers who don't get to work together as often as they would like, or we would like to see them, how did you think about 31-minute match? The story they told.
I thought that's very important what you said. The story they told. I thought everything was excellent. I thought the story they told was beautiful. It just everything worked for me, yo. Like everything worked for me with that match. So I can't shit on it. Can't shit on anything that the Bucks did. Can't shit on anything that the Brotherhood did. Those niggas. They worked their asses off.
I think they told the story. In the beginning, they started friendly. Cody tried to keep the peace between everybody, and they started with the handshake, couple switcheroos here and there, and all of a sudden there was no handshake. Then it went into aggression. Then the competition was fucking on, and from competition, it's mocking from the Young Bucks about them crying and all that shit. Then the brothers got mad, and they started going back and forth to the point where they just started, how do they say? Imitation is a sign of flattery.
Yep, it's a serious form of flattery, yep.
And then they started doing each other's moves, and man, I feel for the people who were there live, because to be in Florida in a state where it's mandatory air conditioning and you can see people flapping a fan in front of themselves, to be seeing two matches in an hour with Kenny Omega, CM, and the Bucks and the Rhodes, that's an hour right there, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're sitting there with entrances and all that, over an hour actually.
Yeah.
So I give it to those people. They really supported. They were wrestling fans.
Yeah, and they were hot for it.
Yeah, exactly. And then to be chanting, "This is wrestling. This is wrestling." That was awesome. But they did seem to run out of time. But it seems to be the theme for AEW right now.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind if they did the WCW Nitro ending all the time, where it's just like,
"Oh, we got a time.
Yeah, we got the tapes rolling."
Yeah. Like, that's just they got to do something about that, man. Just get a better timekeeper. You know what I mean? Like, get a timekeeper, maybe. Like they have to do like something just to, I don't know, man. The production value, it's great, but once you bring this product to TV, you gotta be near flawless.
But maybe that's what they need, is that TNT will actually give them the helping hand to know better camera angles, to know when to time things better and stuff. Well, I'm assuming, because it's business, they're gonna have somebody from TNT there.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that AEW is front loading everything. They're paying for everything up front. So if they do get help from TNT, realistically, that's resources from TNT, and Warner or whatever the fuck it's whoever owns TNT or whatever, but from the parent company, that's resources that the parent company would have to dish out for an asset that's actually paying them to be on their service. So they're not gonna get someone of quality that gives a shit about AEW. AEW, they need somebody.
People
who's
like
a good
us
liaison.
will see it business-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Tony Khan and his dad or somebody's linked, and they can get assistance.
AEW needed, as this liaison that I'm talking about, they needed Eric Bischoff. They needed him. Eric Bischoff has worked with the Warner people his whole entire career to get all types of things. Remember when he did midget wrestling with Hulk Hogan? You know what I mean? All types of shit. He was
MCW, Micro Championship.
He was a producer on Hogan's shows. He produced other shows for the Warner Group. Like, so they needed AEW, and they needed Eric Bischoff. And what the WWE did was they got to Eric first. because Eric Bischoff is a shaky commodity, you know what I mean? But they know that if he would have had another billionaire's money to throw around, even if he wasn't in a role of power, just his influence, because of his influence in that building. You know what I mean?
And and to be honest with you, when you go to StarCast, you go to AEW, that dude is just walking around.
Yeah.
Like, he's a very visible face.
Yeah, man,
And he, everybody says that they're not trying to get and they're not looking and all that shit, but he was very visible. He does a really good podcast. 83 weeks and after 83 weeks.
Yeah, people are saying like, "Oh, this podcast is unlistenable," but I'm like, "That's crazy." Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't really do reviews because then I would be like reading remarks from Marks.
Yeah.
And I can't do that, bro. You want to hear the bullshit lies Eric Bischoff is saying on a podcast sometimes? And you could tell when he's lying. You could tell when he's telling the truth. You can tell when he tries to beat around the bush. Conrad Thompson was dead ass flip out on the fucking pot. It's fun. It's a fun listen. It's kind of like Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's a fun fucking listen. And whether people hate it or not, Vince Russo and fucking these Stevie Richards and Ben Hameen are a fun fucking listen. I know fucking Marx's mind just went exploding, but yeah, I cover all wrestling. Like, there are times you're gonna hate people, there are times you're gonna love people, and eventually you're supposed to realize you gotta grow out of that part, and they're all involved in the business, and they're all trying to spin their web one way or another, and it's all if it's entertaining to you or not.
I'm with you. So,
the Bucks and the Rhodes killed it. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, so definitely, if you want to say who won in the pay-per-view department, I would say definitely AEW won in the pay-per-view department.
This weekend, AEW took it.
Yeah, they got it. They definitely got it.
Because a lot of people want to say the wars with NXT or the now, they put Evolve, as we mentioned earlier in the show. They put Evolve to counter program the show live.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
But I don't know. But the reality is, if people are saying I don't know these people, could you imagine if they tried to watch Evolve?
Yeah.
All you did was put 205 NXT people who people don't know as is anyway.
Exactly.
I don't see how the casual would watch an Evolve show.
Yeah.
More than likely, they saw the Bucks and the Cody and Dustin.
The numbers will come out soon. We'll see.
I'm saying people did watch Evolve, but I'm sure it's more of a hardcore.
Yeah.
Which is, it's great that you please your current fan base, but if you wanted to block something, you kind of should have tried to grow a fan base at the same time too. And all you did was send 205 NXT guys.
I feel you. All right, and so we go now into the winner take all main event of tonight.
Disaster.
So the Raw Women's Championship and the Universal Championship in a mixed tag team match. Extreme Rules. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch defeated Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans via 3 stomps by Rollins on Corbin. Now the 3 stomps are because at some point in this match, just skipping leading up to it, Baron Corbin did the unthinkable and actually gave the end of days to Becky Lynch.
You mean save this match?
Yes.
And gave Becky Lynch the end of days.
Yeah, because this match was pretty boring, pretty fucking
actually made Seth Rollins watchable for about 2 minutes.
Yep. And it was absolutely incredible. Like, the way that fucking crowd melted. Like, faces melted. Baron Corbin will now go down in like one of those greatest bad guys of all time lists. Absolutely. Like, and that's not even me being facetious. I'm being absolutely real.
I just wish he actually went for the pin. But I know they already have mentioned 1,000 times they couldn't do that.
Bruh. Like, it was so beautiful.
It was awesome.
It was amazing. But now we gotta address a couple of things that happened in the match with Lacey Evans.
Like her being a nasty?
Oh, she was being a dirty girl.
Those shorts, huh?
Yo, with those shorts, and then the way the camera zoomed in on her butt, and then she kept doing stuff, sticking her butt out, that is not ladylike, and they need to fix it.
because it's not ladylike. We're
not.
trying to reach the roaring 20s here, folks.
Exactly.
We're trying to stick to a character.
She was out there hoeing. So we need to just let her chill out. You know what I mean? Be classy, sip some tea, and be refined. But I was also talking about Lacey needs a lot of fucking work. I love her. She's the greatest. And if anybody say nothing about her in a real fight, she'll knock every nigga in WWE out.
Yeah.
It's done. Every nigga. Boop, boop. Done. You on the floor.
Crack.
Yeah, that's it for you.
Hold that, fam.
Yeah, but she needs to learn how to control herself because they went to go get chairs and she had a chair in her hand and she went to go act like she was going to hit Becky, but Becky was supposed to hit her first, and she threw her hands up in the air and let the chair go, and the chair flipped upside down, kind of opened a little bit, and dinged Becky Lynch right in I think it was the left eye.
Oh, is that why Becky just dropped the chair on her and
Yes.
fucked her fucking mouth up?
Yes, and probably loosened
that's what I
some
meant.
teeth. And then, later in the match,
So they just
Becky
like
Lynch.
they evened it out for each other.
Yo,
That's it.
but fam.
But the thing is, people want. Alright, because I know this is another thing. These guys' minds are gonna fucking explode when you listen to this shit. NXT doesn't produce amazing, crazy. You get what I'm saying? NXT just happens to go get wrestlers from around the world who already kind of know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not really producing nobody really of name. And Elias is the only guy that kind of sticks out, but that's because of his character. And so is Lacey Evans sticking out because that's her character. But in ring wise, no. But she can do an amazing moonsault.
Still.
That moonsault from fucking mid rope to the spin top rope and then does the moonsault.
Yeah.
Fire, yo. Christopher Daniels gotta look out.
Yo, it was dope. But that's
but
about
you're
it.
right. She needs work.
She needs work.
But Baron Corbin needed work, and look at him now.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin doing combinations,
Yeah.
and people don't even want to give him credit for it.
Yeah, that was a fire.
Yeah,
that was fire.
He
How
rolled
Rondo
Seth
rolled it.
Rollins
Yeah.
into the ropes and then did all that. Come on, bro. Like, he's doing combinations. Nobody wants to give him credit.
He's the man, bro.
He's the
man.
most uncharacteristic. He's
I
the
don't
most
get that fuck out of here.
uncharismatic. I was like, yo, like, you
He
guys
oozes
serious?
charisma, bro.
I'm sitting on the MLW line during WrestleCon and WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
And all I'm hearing is how I don't understand how Baron Corbin's the last match for Kurt Angle. You don't understand how Baron Corbin is the last match for Kurt Angle? He's about to get sent to go be a real heel now.
Yeah.
You don't get that?
This is his moment, like.
The Kurt Angle's leaving. He has to lose to somebody.
Like that.
He has to lose to somebody. You know what I mean? Baron Corbin started his role there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people were hating it.
Yeah.
And people still don't want to jump. And they're still on the Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch jump that obviously WWE realized was not working. And let's cash in, folks. Let's cash in. The night was saved.
I feel you, man.
Jay, the night was saved.
I feel you. I mean, I popped huge.
I wanted to go nuts. I thought we should start popping champagne and fucking celebrating and shit. Dude, like that.
It was a great moment.
The era made at WrestleMania was fixed.
Yeah. Because Brock Lesnar.
What? Because Brock Lesnar.
That's right.
Folks, did you just hear that sentence? Because Brock Lesnar saved us. The humanitarian this man is.
Oh, Purple Heart.
Yo, we should just give him awards.
I mean, listen, and then, also...
We're going to have pointless match at the beginning of Raw. Why does it have to be with a champion?
Lacey Evans beat Seth Rollins so bad that all Brock Lesnar had to do was walk down the aisle and gingerly throw this man around. He's lucky she didn't,
He's lucky she didn't have a cash in.
Oh my God! But when Brock came down, it was
celebration time.
It was a beautiful thing.
It's like when NASA does something right and everybody starts high fiving each other.
That's right. Hey, and now look, Paul Heyman, when he comes out and starts doing spoiler talk, it gives it even more credibility. Mm-hmm. So now we're good. And now, like I said, let's put the theory hat on a little bit. Now he's going into a more power role. So people know about this. It's become super huge news. If he ever does decide to do little spots here and there on camera, look for his next spoiler. You know what I mean? Like spoiler thing. I think the right thing to do would have been to have Brock cash in on Kofi though.
Yeah, people are gonna if you can get over the cash in. People are gonna start going, well, should he have really cashed in on Seth? Or shouldn't have he cashed in on Kofi? I will argue that this day or tonight brought the New Day to a whole new level.
And that's more important.
You can say, they've been there, done that, but have they really done this?
No.
They have a, like, what you could say, like, an NBA dynasty going on right now type thing. Like,
every champion on SmackDown is black. Except Bailey.
Alright, so I wasn't thinking of that, but I'm just gonna say all 3 members of the New Day have gold. That has to rock.
Yeah.
That has to rock. When that got put on paper, that had to have been put to the side. Like, nah, Brock gotta stay away from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and not for nothing, Seth ain't changed nothing. No miracle happened, nothing.
No,
Meanwhile, you got people claiming they changing the world somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Seth ain't really doing nothing for nobody. I'm sorry. I know you guys like to fucking burn it down.
Overall,
and you like you guys love 38 false finishes and him. You know, he bangs his knee 30 seconds into the match. He doesn't sell it for 20 minutes. Then at the end, he's all of a sudden selling it again. Like,
nigga,
whatever,
don't even play yourself, nigga, because it sounds like you just described every fucking Young Bucks match ever.
No, the Young Bucks sell.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Look, that was a great match.
Now, do they always look puny and scrawny and like they're hurt? Yes. So it looks like they're not selling.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, this nigga should be dead.
I don't know if people are MMA fans. Like, they had this. It's not like Sonata for New Japan too.
Okay.
They're very stoic, right? So this girl walks into the octagon cage with her face has no expression, nothing.
Yeah.
She got punched in the face, and she dropped to the floor. The referee came in and stopped the match automatically. She wasn't knocked out. When they did the replays and everything, she was actually trying to ankle pick the girl under everybody. So she actually knew what was going on. It's just that since the ref saw a no expressionless face, he was like, "Oh, she out." The main event ended in bullshit last night in the UFC. So somebody's career could be fucked over it. But that's what I mean over this shit. The Bucks always look scrawny, and if you look at their pictures, they can't even smile correctly.
These niggas look sickly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So people think they're not selling, but they selling, bro, because that's what opening their mouths is and looking like they dying fish.
I feel like they have big dicks, so they don't give a fuck about working out.
Yeah, he was really hung up on this throughout the whole match. He couldn't get over how, like, this guy's just walking around freely.
Yeah, like, this guy looks like... Because I noticed him, like, this nigga, I think Nick it was, I'm like, noticing this nigga flipping and flying, doing all this shit, and like all of his moves in some way trying to highlight his area, and I'm like, look at the cock on this guy.
Yeah, he's
like,
a tripod.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, he's gotta, like, that had to be, like, I don't know, whatever, like, that's kind of crazy, you know?
It is nuts.
So I'm like, that's probably why they don't work out. Because they don't, we good, nigga. I'm out here just slinging all this meat. I'm kind of handsome a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're trying to prove, and you know, not the Bucks are trying to prove they have chemistry in the ring, or try to show like storytelling and all that shit that most people would think that they're not known for. They learned some stuff over the years, you know.
I mean, yeah, they could do it, and I believe in them. But just...
They were the well-oiled machine in this match. In the other match, they were not the well-oiled machine. They were the well-oiled machine in this one.
I just don't want to see a million spots. You know what I mean? That's all.
But that's the thing. Spots. To get people to pay in this day and age,
they want to see high spots.
They want to see a cajillion spots. Well, that's the only people that are remaining.
Yeah.
Now, to get the casuals to pay, you need Batista-looking people doing big moves.
I don't think so. I think to get the casuals to pay, you just need compelling characters and story. You need that because everybody in the world knows what wrestling is. So if you want a casual audience, you have to have compelling characters.
But the only person that would fit that is Kevin Owens.
And Dalton Castle.
Dalton Castle?
With his boys.
With his boys?
In the WWE.
On the main roster?
To change the world.
I don't know. I think people are too sensitive for that stuff.
Really? Well, we're about to find out at AEW in October because Sonny Kiss is definitely AEW.
And so is Nyla Rose.
Well, yeah, most people don't even know about Nyla Rose too much. They just think she's a gay woman.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
Oh, shit.
The fact that we haven't even mentioned it right here, if we don't say what it actually is, then people might not really know what we're talking about.
Even find out?
Yeah, yeah. Well, basically, Nyla Rose is a transgender woman, so.
But that, wow.
A lot of people didn't know.
That's one of the things that, is making her look like not like a beast, but obviously, the size difference and everything is helping her out.
I mean, they want to say that it's not, but hey, it is what it is, so.
I think it's good TV.
Yeah, it makes it interesting. It
interesting.
Especially
you need a variety on your roster, and you need variety as characters and stuff like
especially when you have a world where Tessa Blanchard is going 50-50 with Sami Callihan on the main event of a fucking dope-ass pay-per-view. One of the best pay-per-views of the year.
That's right, baby.
There you go. I had to say
Keep sleeping, people.
Yeah.
Impact is killing it.
No.
Y'all keep sleeping.
No.
Impact is killing it.
Keep sleeping, people. Impact is dying. So
it's a slow. It may be
Mm-hmm.
because the people have been saying it's dying for like 15 years now,
and they keep finding ways.
And it might join New Japan on Access TV over there with Mark Cuban and these people over there.
Let's hope they can do it.
So it's gonna happen. They're gonna keep living. They're gonna keep surviving. They're gonna keep putting these pay-per-views on.
Yeah, so that was everything, man.
And we bounced around like crazy. And yeah, AEW, if you're gonna go for the pay-per-view wise, I believe AEW had the better show.
Yeah, I'll go with you. AEW had the better show. I'll say.
Who do you think stood out for you in the AEW card?
Sammy Guevara and Luchasaurus, definitely Jungle Boy. Yeah, man, that was really it for me. Everybody else I was kind of used to already, Cool. But Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Sammy Guevara, amazing. And MJF, always amazing. Always amazing.
And the Mox didn't show up because he's over there in G1.
Everybody
should know that.
Yeah. Jericho was trash as well, so he showed up being fat.
Oh my.
Oh, and the Dark Order. I mean, AEW was great all around except for like 4 matches. So half the show was amazing. So yeah, that was it, man. We're gonna post this as soon as we can, and
yeah, folks, let us know what's going on, man. I Mr. Minhachu.
So you changed it 2 times. In the beginning, you said Mr. Honcho. He's Macho. I'm JP.
And let's keep watching wrestling, folks. Let's keep talking wrestling. More weekends to come. There's more Evolve coming too. I don't know if you guys are into the indies. There's a PWG Bola coming up. They're announcing their participants for the Bola. A lot of things going on. NXT too. Alright. Well, we'll get back to you guys. And as always, ahua!
I hate it. Alright.